Less than a month after the Easter terror strike shocked Sri Lanka and indeed the whole world, our focus on the aftermath remains. Because this story is far from over. It may just be the beginning, the unraveling of a web of terror that threatens to engulf the whole of Asia, including India. ISIS is a clear and present danger, and to understand the magnitude of this problem, we must go back to Sri Lanka where it all began. On the 21st of April, a series of coordinated suicide bombings took the lives of more than 250 people. Nearly 2 days after the attack came a startling revelation. The Islamic State said it was their handiwork. Until recently, this was unthinkable, unimaginable. Islamic State was limited to Iraq and Syria. The so-called caliphate had collapsed. But it seems like the threat from ISIS is far from over. It is actually closer home now. It is knocking on India's door. In fact, countries in Asia can ill afford to ignore the threat of ISIS. It is spreading its tentacles and its target is India. To understand how, look at the current situation in Sri Lanka. It is witnessing one of the worst episodes of communal violence. Angry mobs attacked Muslim establishments, including mosques and the homes of Muslim families. More than 13 people have been arrested since yesterday in Sri Lanka. The situation remains tense. The government has been forced to impose a countrywide curfew to bring things under control.
රටපුරා ඇඳිරි නීතිය පනවන්නට අපි ආණ්ඩුව හැටියට තීරණය කරා. රටේ සාමය බිඳ දමන්නටත් හදිසි නීතිය ඇඳිරි නීතිය කඩ කරන්නට විරුද්ධව දැඩි පියවර ගැනීමට සම්පූර්ණ බලතල ආරක්ෂා අංශ වෙත මම බාර දී තිබෙනවා. එබැවින් නීති ආරක්ෂා කිරීමට ආරක්ෂා අංශ සියලු පියවර ගන්නවා. ඒ නිසා සාමය ආරක්ෂා කිරීමට පොලිසියට හා ආරක්ෂා හමුදාවලට උපරිම සහාය ලබා දෙන මෙන් මම ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා.
The Muslim community was on target in this wave of violence, and once again, it is the government of Sri Lanka that is facing the flak. President Maithripala Sirisena in particular, at a time when his country is in crisis, he is on a trip abroad. President Sirisena is in China meeting President Xi Jinping to discuss their bilateral relationship. Great timing, we say. An acting defense minister has been appointed in his absence. So precarious is the security situation. Meanwhile, the Muslims are living in a shadow of fear. One person has been killed in the violence. Politicians and celebrities have appealed for calm. Once again, a ban on social media has been imposed. Government agencies fear that social media websites were being used to spread hate. The investigation into the Easter attacks has also made some headway. Authorities say that a Sri Lankan software engineer played a key role. He's been identified as a man called Adil Amiz, barely 24 years old. He's said to have provided technical and logistic support to the suicide bombers. Adil Amiz was also on the radar of Indian authorities. He's believed to have links with the Islamic State. Reports say Indian investigators have been monitoring him since 2016. 2 charge sheets have been filed in Indian courts.